Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video. Today I'm doing a collection video. I'm doing a collection video on my Big Finish collection, which is extremely minutely small compared to my, say, action figure collection and my Classic Who or just Doctor Who DVDs generally. I'd say this and or the books, Doctor Who books, and this are probably two of the bigger, smallest even parts of my collection. So, but I guess you got to start somewhere. Anyway, first of all, we have ID, a 6th Doctor one. I can't really remember much of it. It looked cool because it had this cool robot. It was only like $4.99, I think, from Forbidden Planet when I got it. It's a Colin Baker one. From what I can remember of Colin, he was good in it. His voice was good quality, and he had good parts in it, and he pushed the narrative forward quite a bit. It is the 94th one, so I think this one is out of print now, because I think 1 to 100 of them now, because they had that sale a while back of the first 100. I think now all those ones are out of print, so it's only 101 to 200 that you can get still physical copy from Big Finish website. I'd say this is probably the weakest Big Finish story that I've got. In terms of story, it's really complex and somewhat convoluted, from what I can remember anyway. I need to re-listen to it. Yeah, I think in the review I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I'd still stick by that. I'd have to re-listen to it to see if it'd go up or down in my opinion. In my ranks. Also, of this recording, I should hopefully have reviewed all the Big Finish audios in this video, or when this recording is done. Of this recording, I should previously have reviewed all of them, but this is a more up-to-date video of my opinion on them. As you can see here, I've got Live 34. I give this an 8 out of 10 when I first listened to it. I haven't listened to it again, but I think I don't know, the Big Finish stuff is really good, but I feel like I just gave it an 8 because all I have to base it off of is Classic Who and Modern Who, and so I'm just going to give it an 8 because it's far better than some Modern Who stuff, but I think it'd be down to a 7. Still a good episode, still a solid 7, but I don't know, I'd have to re-listen to it if it is actually an 8, or if it's a 7, or if it's a 9 even. But yeah, Live 34 with Sylvester McCoy, the only Sylvester McCoy one that I've got. I got this one in the sale for £5 from the monthly range. It's the 74th one from the monthly range. The last, which was the other episode or story that I got with ID, another one that was like £4 or something. Fantastic episode. I gave this one an 8. 62 in the monthly range. A fantastic one with Paul McGann in it. Really good story. If you want more of my in-depth opinion on this story, go check out my review of it on my channel somewhat. It should be definitely on there. So yeah, if you want more in-depth review of all these, as I say, of this recording, it should be here or on my channel somewhere. In Embrace the Darkness, interestingly enough, I also got this in the sale. I preferred the trailer to Live 34 over Embrace the Darkness, and I thought Embrace the Darkness wasn't going to be that good, but I actually really like this one. I would say I gave it an 8, but I am actually considering saying, yeah, it's a 9. This one is a 9 out of 10. So I'd say ID, Live 34, 7. That one, the last, an 8. And yeah, this one, a 9 out of 10. Just phenomenal. Paul McGann is phenomenal in this. India Fisher is phenomenal as Charlie. The enemy just work well in audio format. Just a phenomenal one, and it's the earliest one I've got in the monthly range, which is 31. So yeah, just a phenomenal must pick up story. I highly recommend it if you can find it out there in the wild, because I think all these are out of print now on the website. I think it'll say on the website on the Big Finish one that you can only get them web. on the web price for like £2, which basically means you can't get them physical copy. Energy of the Daleks, the only Big Finish story so far that I've got that isn't part of the monthly range, so that's why it says here 1.4. It's the first series and the 4th episode, or 4th story in the 4th Doctor's series. I do want to get the rest of them before obviously they go out of print like these ones. I think there's only 5 or 6, and these ones are cheaper to get because they're a tenner each on Big Finish website, whereas these are usually $14.99. So they are cheaper to get, and you can reverse the cover, which I absolutely adore because I'm kind of OCD, so I really don't like that logo with the 6th and 7th Doctor and whatnot. And also you've got the banners, whereas I don't think until number 100 onwards, I don't think they introduced the banner, or maybe, well, they introduced the banner there, but they haven't really perfected it, whereas they have with clearly the series they do with the 4th Doctor. I think it's only the 4th and 8th Doctor that have a series in the Big Finish ones, whereas every other Doctor, so 6, Pete Davison being the 5th Doctor, 6th Doctor being Colin Baker, and 7th Doctor Sylvester McCoy, I think all their stories are just delegated mainly to the monthly range. So yeah, really good episode. I tried re-listening to it, but I got a little bit bored at partway through and a bit tired partway through, so I just thought, meh, can't be bothered. But I think time-wise, this is one of the better ones because it is only an hour long. It's 2-parter. Really good, just Dalek story. I like how Nicholas Briggs does mention that in Tom Baker's tenure, he didn't really have a proper Dalek story in this, in the sense that the 2 Dalek stories he does have in his tenure are with Davros, and as Nicholas Briggs quite rightly points out, you know, when you add Davros to a Dalek story, the Daleks definitely shift in what they're doing and what their role is, and so I really do appreciate this one because it is basically somewhat like Evil of the Daleks, Power of the Daleks, just a Dalek story, but with Tom and Leela in there, and it's fantastic for that. So yeah, this is my Big Finish collection. 2 8th Doctor ones, and yeah, 2 8th Doctor ones, 6th Doctor one, 7th, and a 4th Doctor one. I just need a Peter Davison one, and I've got one of each of the Doctors, or classic Doctors that are with us now. So yeah, yeah, this has been my collection video of my Big Finish stuff. I hope to do an update video soon-ish when I go to Comic-Con, Sheffield Comic-Con, and hopefully get some more Big Finish. So yeah, thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.